I mean, I washed my hair, so it's nice and, yeah.
Yes, you did.
Hi there. Welcome.
What's up, witches?
What's up, witches? No, it just looks, it looks strange to me. It's been over a year, me growing my hair out. But almost 2 years now at this point. So having it tied back like that to where you can't even see the ponytail, just, I don't know. I look like a fucking Vulcan to me without the, the pointy ears, of course. I'm just gonna, I can't. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I had to wash it after the fucking greasy. I mean, I wasn't in the kitchen, but at a fast food restaurant,
right?
There's grease everywhere. Yes, I did my third shift.
Yeah.
Since I started, and yeah, it flies. It flies by. But anyway, welcome. So tonight. You've got some hair in your hair tie on your wrist.
Yeah.
We are doing a spell tonight. A specific spell. Well, most spells should be specific. You don't want to be, not Pacific, mind you. Specific. You don't want a vague spell because you ever hear stories of people that get wishes and it's the opposite of what they wanted, but it was what they wanted, like that one where and I don't remember like how they, so you save this person, you're gonna get a windfall of money.
Okay.
If you accept. And if you accept, somebody dies that's close to you, and therefore you're left this huge sum of, like something like that, like something horrific happens. But anyway,
right, or like the stories of like the jinn, where
yes, well, their wishes were not always
what they thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
You
so
wish for a car, somebody dies and leaves you their car.
Right. Which actually happened to me. And I was wishing I needed transportation. I just really. That's fucking crazy. Grandpa Kane never did anything for me or gave me anything. I met him once. I was like 13 years old. I played trumpet. There's a picture of me with a trumpet in my hand, shiny bright. I took care of that mother lover. I was wearing a t-shirt that said "Keep on Tolkien," like J.R.R. Tolkien, The Hobbit. Like The Hobbit was big back then, before they were amazing. But before
it got revived.
Right. And what's his name did the 3 movie. Anyway, yeah. And I really needed, I needed a car so badly that, because I was wanting to start my own business, cleaning service. Well, that car that I got at his passing was what I used to start my cleaning business, and was quite successful at it. Even bought 2 vans with that cleaning business, and paid all my fucking bills. I mean, it was just weird how that interesting. I never thought. Okay, so we are doing a spell. Sorry, you know us. We get sidetracked, or at least I do.
What?
I saw that.
What?
Let me admit to my shit without you going. He gets sidetracked. Oh, you're so lucky we're on camera. I would have just given you a nurple. You notice how I stopped myself. So did they. Anyway, well, shall we just say what we're doing?
Sure.
Okay.
We are doing a spell to get because we have to move soon. we are doing a spell to get the house that we want.
Yeah.
We found one we like.
Yeah, we had this vision of a dream house.
Yes.
And it's still
our
on our
dream house.
list. It's still our dream house, and certain things need to happen for that to happen.
Right.
Which obviously haven't happened yet, but
this is an awesome opportunity.
This is an awesome opportunity.
And we would be
remiss to let it
pass
go.
it up.
Yes. I mean, there's cons to every decision that you make. Okay. However, and I'll admit, I did the pros and cons in my head. That said, the cons outweighed the pros by 3 times. I mean, the pros outweighed the cons. Freudian slip. The pros outweighed the cons by at least 3 times.
Yes.
And actually more than that. I mean, if it was like a third and 2/3, I would still be much more hesitant because that's a lot of cons.
Right.
Anyway, so this is the home we want, and we are going to do a spell to bring success. If that's what the universe has in store for us. That's the key. This may not be the dream home that we think it is, and the universe decides, no, the next one's better for you.
Yes.
But
that is possible.
This home is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It has everything we need.
Yes.
Everything we want.
Yes.
And is not 900 fucking square feet.
Yes.
For $1,600 goddamn dollars or more.
Yes. It's reasonably priced. It's spacious.
Yeah. And has 2 sheds that are elevated off the... Yes, I know that's what elevated means. It's off the ground. Sorry, I'm a little manic. I've worked 2 shifts today. But even when we have horrific rain, it's not like Florida rain, but even when it's horrific...
It floods.
Yeah, but, that much off the ground, and then if we put 2x4s along that'll give it another 2 inches. I mean, yeah, I don't see any issue. Like 2 sheds.
2 sheds, which would be plenty of storage space for anything that won't actually fit in the house.
And space for my bike that'll be not in a garage, but it'll be covered and protected from the elements. And 2 cars in the driveway.
Right.
And really only, one neighbor because of the way it's positioned.
Right.
Because the sheds block the other,
right.
There's 4 foot between the sheds and the other neighbor.
Right.
And then we only have that one person, then we have the street.
Right.
And then the other person. So, we got one neighbor.
Right. And my commute won't really change any. Your commute would be pretty much cut in half.
On almost both places.
Right. Devon's commute would be pretty much cut in half.
Right.
So, I mean, it's an awesome opportunity for us, and we just put in our application today.
Oh, and we're doing a lease to own thing, so we'll own it.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're committed.
We are. We are definitely committed. So we're going to do this spell.
Yes.
And we figured that, you know what? Our channel is called Getting Witchy. This is definitely Getting Witchy. So we figured we'd do this. My lovely girlfriend, partner, and significant other found a spell for us to do.
Yes.
So.
It's called the Dream Home Charm. And it requires a small house ornament or mini dollhouse. We are actually going to use a little Monopoly house.
My suggestion.
Yes, because
Okay,
the
sit
object I wanted to use, I could not find.
back. Yes, unfortunately.
Um,
And I'm a terrible drawer, even though we still have to draw.
yeah.
Actually, I'm
Well,
not a terrible drawer.
Well, we don't
I'm,
necessarily have to draw. We could just write down the specs.
I once upon a time was a pretty damn good amateur artist.
Yep. Once upon a time, so was I, and then I quit using it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of one of those things.
Well, it was after that year, I didn't have a good art teacher.
Mm.
That art teacher was awesome. She was freaking amazing. Now, forget the fact that a 12-year-old boy thought that she was hot. I mean, she was an amazing teacher.
Right.
She really was.
So, anyway, you need a small house ornament or mini dollhouse. Again, we're using a Monopoly house.
I still find that interesting. Mini dollhouse. So even with the things the way the minis are, like remember the minis that's on the eBay?
Mm-hmm.
There's an espresso machine that's this big. Okay, for that to be in a kitchen, that's still, and that's considered mini. So that's still like a dollhouse like this if it's just one story.
Yeah, but I've seen some smaller.
Oh yeah, but are
I mean,
those
they're not really dollhouses, but they're like just
like a keychain?
yeah, pretty much.
Basically.
Um,
Sorry, I'll shut up so you can continue.
You need a candle or a fireplace. If you're using a candle, they also suggest that you have a fireplace, a fire safe container to put the candle in.
See, and if you're like me, a candle is a fireplace.
But that you should also have safety preparations nearby, like a fire extinguisher or a bucket of water in case
She's wearing safety glasses.
things get out of hand. You're so cute. You need a piece of paper and a pen or pencil. Sunflower or jojoba oil. Now, if all you have is vegetable oil or olive oil, that's fine. We're actually going to be using an anointing oil that John made.
Long time ago.
Yeah, but it's still good.
So, yeah. Well, hey! Knock it off, you two. Maury, I'll fuck you up. Leave her alone. Don't you fucking hide your face from me, you little shit. Sorry, our cats. I just saw Maury swatted at her.
And she didn't kick his ass?
Well, she had dodged, and then I reacted, and then she ran off.
Oh, you should have let her kick his ass.
Anyway, sorry about that. So, yeah, this is coconut oil. It's not fractionated.
No, it was the regular coconut
It was
oil.
regular coconut. So if it gets cool, it solidifies.
Right.
We looked for, we were supposed to do this recording about a half an hour ago. I don't know how this happened, but I got us sidetracked. I was looking for the recipe for this because I mentioned using this anyway. This is coconut oil. This is frankincense. I believe there's myrrh. Cinnamon.
Okay.
And these are all herbs of prosperity and spiritual positivity, for lack of a better way to put it. And there's probably one or two others in here. Again, it was at least 2.5 years ago I made this. And yes, it's still good because it's been sealed. And it's not been like exposed to extreme heat or extreme cold.
No.
But yeah, that's the anointing oil, and we're going to be using this in conjunction with the other stuff.
Herbs, so when it comes to the herbs, there's 3 different categories you're going to look at. One is for happiness, and your choices for that are lavender, catnip, marjoram, or St. John's wort.
I think they should also add cannabis to that.
Oh, and I mean, if they want to, they can.
I mean, we could use cannabis.
I happen to choose marjoram.
I mean, we could use cannabis.
We're not using
Okay.
your good stuff.
Okay.
Okay. For prosperity, the choices are basil, nutmeg, or oak, which I chose basil.
Basil.
And for protection, the choices are rosemary, mint, nettle, or saffron.
This is mint.
And I chose mint because
So-
I haven't used that in a while.
One thing I want to mention is, yes, this is a store brand version of basil. No, we did not spend $3.50 for a half an ounce or an ounce, sometimes two, of an herb. 88 cents or whatever the fuck this was. It's basil.
Yeah.
It's-
So
I mean,
if you're needing a kitchen spice or herb,
oh, it smells so good.
the baking aisle
It smells minty.
at your yeah, a little bit. The baking aisle at your local grocery store has what you need.
Yeah, or Winco. They
It's
have
all-
a great
it's all the
freaking.
same stuff. Yeah.
is.
Oh, they're bulk herb.
They're bulk
Yeah.
herbs. Oh,
Yeah, Winco and Sprouts. Sprouts is
Right.
oh, I love their.
I'm not a
bulk
big
herb.
fan of Sprouts or Trader Joe's or any of those. Boosh. What is that word?
Bougie?
Bougie. Boosh.
Well, bouche is mouth in French.
Well, they do have a lot of mouth there. But yeah, I mean, it. But my point is if you only have what's in your cupboard because that's what you use for cooking, that's fine, and that's perfect actually, because
Yes.
the reality is when you cook,
You're making magic.
Magic. You're making a spell, a potion, a concoction, something that. Chicken soup. Why do you think chicken soup is considered to be like a healer?
Because it has everything. It's got
Everything in it. That's mama's recipe to make you feel better.
yes. 'Cause
And it's not just because she spent 3 to 4 hours making it.
nope. But it's got carrots, usually, onions, celery.
Oregano, all
basil.
kinds of fucking herbs
Yeah.
in it. Pepper, which
Yes.
will clean everything.
And black pepper will force things to go where they need to go.
Right.
It will speed up the process of getting it to go there.
Yes. So my point is, I'm sorry, I'm getting us distracted
Yes, you
again. But my point is even if it's just what you have in the cupboard, that's okay.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to go buy this little pouch from. I mean, if you want to, that's cool because you're supporting your local witch or witch supplier. But you don't have to. Like basil is basil, pepper is pepper, vanilla is vanilla, chili is chili, oregano is oregano, like dill is dill, lemongrass is lemongrass. I mean,
Yeah, and the little pouches that you get on the international aisle are going to work just as well as the stuff you get on the baking aisle.
oh yeah, and
just
they're
as well as the stuff you get at
freaking
the witchy
cheap.
shops. Yeah.
They're cheap,
So,
comparatively speaking.
yes,
Now, not
compared
everything is fucking expensive right now.
compared to
but-
the little 1 ounce packets that you get at the witchy shops that are like $5.
or a bottle. Like I said, 88 cents. You know, again, I have been shopping a long time.
Actually, it was like $1, but you know, same thing.
Well, I'm saying like that may have been accurate 5 years ago.
Right.
But anyway, shall we continue?
Yes. Okay. So, did you want to light some incense?
Yes, let me do that. Watch out, Marty. Oh.
It's hot in here.
So did you want to take off all your clothes?
No, not on camera.
Well, you made me think of that song. It's getting hot. I'm glad I wasn't on camera for that. They only got the audio. we'll turn it down a little bit.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Oh, have we fed her?
Yes, I fed her, which is why her light is turned off. So after you set the mood, whether that requires lighting incense, dimming the lights.
Which we will dim the lights in a little bit, but I want to be able to read.
Getting music going, like whatever it takes for you to set the mood for you to do your stuff, do it. Once you do that, of course you want to cleanse yourself, your space, and your supplies, which is what he just did with the incense. And then you're going to want to take your piece of paper and either draw the home that you want, or you can write about the home that you want by listing the specifics, like how many bedrooms and bathrooms, the square footage, how much is it going to cost you, what features do you want it to have. Like me, I love soaker tubs, and the home that we are working on getting has a soaker tub. And it just, when we walked in, it really felt like home.
It did.
To me.
It did.
So, I mean, if you just want to put how the home makes you feel, or, you know, draw a picture of the floor plan. I mean, if you are even working on a specific home, you could write down the address that it's located at. Whatever it takes for you to identify your dream home, the home that you're working towards.
You know what I also like? They had a fucking dude had a solid security door there.
Yes.
Except that he used regular screen in between the, because it was like the French door kind of, but it was 2-inch pieces of steel that he welded to the top and bottom of the door, and then 2-inch pieces of steel to making it kind of like a French door, but then just put regular screen, not like steel screen. So it's not really a security door, because you can just push the screen out and unlock and go, but that's an easy fix.
Right.
But I thought it was cool because he took the time to get the 2-inch strips of steel to make but yeah, anyway. I thought that was cute.
One of the things that I like about this home is that there are a couple citrus trees on the property.
Yeah, there's an orange and a lemon tree.
Yeah. One of them, I think.
Well, I'm willing to bet that they're an orange and a lemon tree based on my experience and knowledge being from Florida.
When I scanned the one, it said pomelo, but I mean, the fruit was so small that tree definitely needs some love.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you noticed the damage to the trunk of the tree.
I did not, but...
Yeah, there was...
Oh, and there was a fountain in front of this motherfucker. They didn't have it on.
But there's a fountain there.
There's a
water feature.
A water feature. It basically looks like not a statue, but, I mean, it's 5 foot tall.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, it was yeah. Anyway,
Quiet neighborhood.
Yeah, there's that. So that's my contribution to it.
What was the square footage on that?
Like 1,100. Not including the sheds, or the driveway, or the patio. That was 25 to 30 foot long, which I want to screen in. Put another door. Okay. While she's doing that, I'm looking for a pen. I am going to be carving some runes into the candle. Now, green is just an all-around prosperity,
Abundance.
luck, abundance. I love candle magic. I don't know if it has anything to do with the pyro in me. I don't know. But I also really love and enjoy runic magic. So I have always carved various runes, depending on what I wanted to accomplish, onto a candle that I was working with. So tonight, I think we decided I was going to do Fehu.
Oh, I thought you said Sowilo.
Yeah, that one too. But Fehu is wealth, money, luck, and abundance. Technically, the original meaning, according to modern translations, was mobile money. And Fehu originally meant cattle. So that makes sense, mobile money. Your cattle, depending on how many goats or how many cows you had, was how rich your family was. And it was mobile. And Fehu represented cattle. But abundance and prosperity. And that is identified as a line with two, it's like an F, hence Fehu, but going upwards. I even used to, with the candles, I would take a purple marker, because purple has its own meaning with royalty and prosperity. And then I would outline the carving in purple, but I'm not doing that today. Just saying you could if you wanted to. The other that I'm doing is Sawilo. Sawilo means the sun. It means success, guidance, goal setting, and wholeness. And for us, and it looks basically like I hate to say it this way, it looks like a German S, a Nazi S. The
very angular one.
Yeah, the very angular. They stole a lot, like the swastika, the original meaning. If you revert, what they did is they took the Hindu symbol and inverted it, so it was going the opposite direction. But that is actually, or was originally, a symbol of peace and love. And they fucking twisted that shit.
Okay.
You got yours written out?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so
What? Oh, you want to start folding it?
well, yeah,
Okay, so what are we supposed to do?
you fold it once towards us.
Yeah, like I just did.
Okay.
Now, under normal circumstances, we would either meditate or do something else to get us in the frame of mind. However, we have been talking about this and preparing for the recording at least a half an hour to 45 minutes prior to, so our mindset is there, in my opinion. And we've been searching for weeks and have had multiple discussions about this home and even discussed the pros and cons to doing a lease to own.
Right.
Yeah, we've discussed the pros and cons, and like we're ready. So there was no meditation and solfeggio music playing to get us there. We're there. So anyway, dang it. It won't fold even. And don't tell me it's a user error. Go ahead. Now what?
Then you put a little bit of each of the herbs inside the folded paper.
See, if this was TV or the movies, we would be chanting something right now. Which you could. You could chant something if there's like something that I put together by the light within and divine power too, may my magical works and spells come true. Something as simplistic as that, repeated over and over, is kind of a mantra.
Yes, and you want to continue folding it towards you until you get it as small as you can possibly get it.
Well, with most pieces of paper, that's only like 7 times anyway.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it. Like,
yeah. Oh. All right. So we want to light the candle because we need to burn the paper in the candle.
okay. Oh, it did solidify a little bit.
We don't need that yet.
Anointing oil.
That anoints this. Well, I mean, if you want to anoint the candle, you can.
We'll go with the... Alright, where's a lighter? Or should we use matches?
You use whatever you want, baby.
Very true. See, you can use whatever you want. If you don't have matches, it's okay. Okay.
Okay.
Next.
Burn the paper in the thing, and we need to collect the ashes. Where are you going? Ah.
I'll be the first to admit that I love fire. But I'm no dummy. Especially with something as tightly folded as this, it's going to take a while. Now, you would probably also want to have plenty of ventilation.
Yes.
Because this is eventually going to be very smoky. Right now it's not, but it will be. That's all right.
Originally, I was thinking we could just do this out in the fire pit, but it says to collect the ashes, because we're going to use them later.
Maury, go.
It's like I just want to see it.
Oh, it's actually burning pretty steady. I would have figured I would have had to almost unfold the damn thing. But it's like a little fireball.
Okay.
And it's still burning, but
Yes. So while we were burning the paper, while you burn the paper to release the dream house wish into the universe, you also want to make sure that you're visualizing being in your dream home, being joyful, prosperous, and protected.
okay.
Once the paper has been burned to ash, you add the ash to a tablespoon of oil, and then you mix it well. So do we even have a tablespoon of oil?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
That's pretty much a tablespoon. Make some more. Actually do a recording on anointing oil. Okay. And add this.
Yep.
Ooh. Wait. Okay.
Okay, so you want to mix that well.
I feel like I'm making a tattoo ink, like a jailhouse tattoo. Toothpaste and newspaper ashes. Not that I would know anything about that. Okay.
All right. And then once it's mixed well, you rub the ashy oil on the little miniature house.
We don't do anything with the herbs?
We did with the herbs.
Oh, I thought.
We put them in the paper and folded it before we burned it.
Gotcha. And we want to do what now?
So you want to basically anoint the little house with that mixture in a clockwise fashion. And while you do that, you want to say, "Joyful, protected, and prosperous, dream house be brought to us." Joyful, protected, and prosperous, dream house be brought to us. Joyful, protected, and prosperous, dream house be brought to us. Joyful, protected, and prosperous, dream house be brought to us.
How many times?
It doesn't give a number of times, just however many feels comfortable to you.
Okay. When
Okay.
am I supposed to put this on? Because it's oily.
So we are going to
Oh.
put that in here. Okay. And we're going to save the leftover oil with the ash in it in an airtight bottle or jar. We're going to hang this little charm up somewhere in the home where we see it every day.
In our current home.
Yes, in our current home where we see it every day.
Mm-hmm.
And when we see it, we're going to visualize us being in our new dream home.
Okay.
And you are supposed to anoint it once a week until the dream home manifests itself, preferably on a Friday. And then once you move into the new home,
What's preferably on a Friday? When you redo it?
when you anoint the little home with the oil.
Gotcha. Okay. I thought maybe like it was going to happen on a Friday.
And then once you move into the new home, you are supposed to hang this from the front porch or the rafters before any other decoration goes up.
Okay.
So this is our little dream home charm.
And then let the candle burn out.
It actually doesn't mention the candle after we use it, but sure, yes.
Yeah, well, that would be the
I would-
norm,
Yeah.
you would think. Okay. I just have to.
Mm-hmm.
It's messy. If you have wipes handy and available, I would recommend having them available.
Yes.
So you don't have to get up and wash your hands like I'm doing right now and get that stuff out from underneath my fingernails.
Ooh, or here's a thought.
Or though it wouldn't be bad, I mean the oil is good for your fingernails.
Paintbrush.
Oh, yeah.
Like the little tiny
Yeah.
detail.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I kind of like, getting my fingers into it. What? I did not say anything wrong. Don't look at me like that.
No,
Got
you
a dirty
didn't.
mind.
Anyway,
Is that the spell?
that is the spell.
Ah, wow. That was, my distractions lasted longer than the spell. Go figure. Hey, you love me because of my distractions. Well, not because of, but
I do love your distractions, though.
you do love my distractions. Okay, so there's that.
Yes.
We're going to leave this here,
Yes. Those.
minus those. It's plastic.
This is glass.
It fell on a pillow. Thank you.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, and we realized that when we run out of ideas or series to do, we're gonna do recordings of our past spells. Like, she doesn't have them all written down. I have mine. Granted, I've only been doing it a fraction. Working magic, that is. A fraction of the time that she has. even though she didn't write everything, that she's got a lot. But we go through various spells that we've done and discuss the outcomes
Yes.
of those or tarot reading or candle magic.
I think tarot reading is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I need to do more tarot reading. I need to continue with coloring in the Rider Waite.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, we love you. Thanks for joining us tonight. That is our spell.
Yes, Dream Home spell.
Yeah, Dream Home spell. Thank you. There's variations out there. You could use this and just change a little bit. Like, that's the one thing that I love about magic.
Right.
Whether you do ceremonial magic or, for lack of a backyard magic, or true magic. What is true magic? Some would say ceremonial, some would say backyard. It's all magic. But no matter what magic you're doing, it's just what feels good to you, what feels right to you, using what works for you from a spell, adding something else that maybe wouldn't work or they wouldn't have thought of that because, ew, lemongrass? Why the fuck would I use that?
Right.
But
well, and sometimes
you hopefully get my point.
Sometimes the best answer is the simplest. I mean,
That
even in regular everyday situations.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Don't overthink it. I have that. I had that. Still do a little bit, but I had that big time. We've had conversations.
Yeah.
Well, I want to do this, this, and this. Well, just do that then. Well, but what about no? You just keep it simple. Yeah.
Right.
So anyway.
Well, and like I said, in everyday situations, like when I worked at the mortgage company, I happened to walk into the break room one day and
Still going.
this one woman was a little upset that she didn't realize the hot cocoa mix that she bought was sugar-free.
Oh my God.
And she was like kind of getting herself all worked up about it. I'm like, can't you just add sugar?
Just add some sugar.
And she looked at me and she's like, that didn't even occur to me. Sometimes the best answer is the simplest. So try not to overthink it. If something doesn't feel right to you,
then
it's probably not. So do what feels right to you, even if it's
crazy.
Even if it's crazy, even if it doesn't agree with what other people say. Like, if it feels right to you, then there's probably a reason for that. But anyway, peace out, witches. We love you. Stay safe. And
see you next time.
Yeah.
Peace.